with the AI, like I've been reading up and seeing it on like TV shows and whatever of like kids that genuinely chat to AI slash chat GPT as their friend. And not the crazy part of it, but I'm starting to come across like reading certain things about adults using it more so. I can't remember what celebrity actually said fairly recently, like they use ChatGPT to ask about how like their day, paraphrasing again, how their day's going and stuff like that. And that part kind of caught me off guard, and it's just they're making me think if they're gonna use it in that, which anyone's entitled to, that's how music now might be consumed. Do you know what I mean?
I, I,
That's the problem, man.
I would.
Because a lot of people genuinely, without us knowing, use it for everyday conversation because we don't know what part of life stage, anything like that, whether it's positive or negative. Do you know what I mean?
That's scary, man.
I think for that part, I think AI is the future in terms of not talking to it. I'm just talking about in terms of how much it can help with a lot of things. Because it can clean up things and that sort of stuff. But when it comes to talking to AI as a child, I feel like it's just you have to manage and monitor things, because as an 8-year-old, you can't be sitting and talking to ChatGPT when the world is ahead of you. And as a parent, you have to go and say, okay, cool, what is my child doing and why are they speaking to the laptop?
Mm.
Do you get what I mean? They have friends. There's so many different ways. Even though everyone's indoors nowadays, there's PlayStation Party. That's how they usually connect now. It's not like we were going outside and doing things. So I'd say that's probably the way to connect. And for the adults that are talking to ChatGPT, asking them how their day's going, you just need to fix up. I'll just be honest.
But again, you don't, cause like me referencing the TV show, but I saw it on EastEnders earlier this year, and Tommy, was it earlier this year or last year? Tommy's like in his teens, 13, 14 or whatever. And I think that was, obviously EastEnders do certain things that kind of portray in real life or what they somewhat project in it. And then I was like, do you know what? Let me just check this up. And obviously just reading on these certain things. And I was like, I kind of, kids to an extent, I get why they would use it, especially, again, technology is so accessible for kids.
For conversation, though.
And it was like, I think the way EastEnders portrayed it, it was actually off his PlayStation he was doing it.
As in he was talking to them as a friend?
Yes.
But did he know he was talking to AI as a friend?
Yes.
So, okay. So I guess...
Yeah, bro, they're growing up disconnected, man.
But I guess AI is a new replacement for that imaginary friend that people used to have then, basically. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's the enhanced version.
And with kids, obviously, say, not to project, but the ones that are bullied, etc., you'll kind of get it to an extent. Do you know what I mean? Whereas it will just obviously catch you off guard. But when, I can't remember the celebrity that I saw state about like them using it for something along those lines, and not being bullied, but just like in terms of generic conversation. And I was like, there's actually probably adults that actually use it as well.
I've heard of adults that message ChatGPT to ask them, what would you do in this situation? As in, like, say they have a problem in a relationship and they go,
yeah,
in this situation, and
I've been coming across stuff like that more as well.
Yeah, and they'll ChatGPT will then give them a response back, and then they'll be having a conversation with ChatGPT about it. But I feel like that's basically their version of therapy. That's what I look at it like. It's instead of going to a therapist, you're gonna just tell all your problems to ChatGPT and AI, and then they're gonna tell you what a therapist may or may not tell you. But it's an easy way, not easy, let me not say it easy. It's the quicker way to kind of soothe your soul and say, okay, cool. This is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I'm doing right. ChatGPT, AI, someone, because someone is behind all of this has.
Yeah, but these things aren't always right, you know?
A lot of the time, they're not right. But
that's the dangerous thing.
And again, bringing it back to the music thing, if, say, kids are using it in that kind of format for generic conversations, adults are also using it for their form of therapy or whatever. It then makes me think on a music scale, whoever's idea, or Talisha Jones, for instance, she's probably thinking, I might be ahead of the curve, because that could be like her consumer market, for instance. Like,
yeah.
It could blow.
But sometimes also, like, you have to think what you contributing to. Like, what's going to be the byproducts of what you're putting out? Because although you're getting to your bag, which is what you want, yeah. Even though people want music, they want it in that form.
Mm-hmm.
Or you contributing to a generation that can't connect with people properly. Their people skills are low. They turn into the wrong things. What they putting their faith in? ChatGPT. Like, it's a double-edged sword situation, isn't it? Because you want your money, but also what you contributing to the next generation.
That's the thing though, Dej. I don't think a lot of people care.
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, I don't think a lot of people
No,
care.
sure.
At the end of the day, like they're thinking, I'm for the here and now. I need mine. So
Especially if you've had a bazinga moment.
exactly, because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you if that idea came to my mind and I could do it, I wouldn't do it because you're thinking, hold on,
No, it's true. Yeah,
I can do this. But you're also, in a way, as much as it's as you said, double-edged sword, good and bad thing, you're paving the way for a generation of people that may not be able to sing but can write and want to go down this path.
Yeah.
But you're also taking away from the ones that have known the pathway. But as I said, the music industry is a nasty place anyway. So people are probably thinking, if I do this for myself and make this money and I don't have to enter that industry, then maybe it will make the music industry liven up and start to go, okay, cool. Well, there's something else competing with us.
Sure.
We might need to fix the way we do things.